Right outside the front door of our villa in Bora Bora was a wonderful little jungle with a clearing and a little tree stump, and I of course looked at that immediately and said, "That's a great photo location. Go in there, Kara, and let's take some pictures." So she shimmied in there, and thus began our photographic forays into the wonders of Bora Bora. This place looked like a movie set waiting to be filmed. It just needed a little magic touch to it. Since this was a jungle clearing, most of the light came from straight overhead, creating kind of harsh shadows in the face, so I had to fill in those shadows from below. So I laid a Godox AD600 on the ground, and I used a honeycomb grid to create a beam of light that only lights up her face and not the whole jungle. So here we have the jungle with no lights. And here's my first test shot with a light. Notice how the honeycomb grid is lighting her up, but not the jungle. That's what I wanted, to put the attention on her. But it's a little too bright, so I had to turn it down a bit. That's better. Notice the harsh shadows on the face are now gone. And she's still getting light from overhead, and everything looks just fine. Take some pictures there. I'm playing with the lighting a little bit. Now there's still something missing. Can you tell me what it is? That's right, an edge light. So the only light that's actually on a light stand is the edge light, and for that I use almost always a Godox AD200 with a little 4.5-inch reflector. So now we're getting a little bit of edge light to outline her even more, starting to look pretty good. One thing that kept bothering me was these vines hanging right in front of the picture, and it's kind of too distracting. I mean, I like things in the foreground, but this was too close to her. So I actually used a safety pin to pull these vines over to the side more. Now there's a more pleasant opening, like a doorway welcoming you in. And played with the lighting a little bit more. Positioning, foreground. I was using a Zeiss 85, but I wanted to back up more to get more foreground objects, so I put on a Sigma 105 1.4. So now I have a nice little palm leaf there in the foreground. So you have a lot of layers you're looking through in the foreground and the background with her right in the middle of it. And I got the lighting dialed in a little bit more. She's looking good. Little forest fairy just sitting there in the middle of the forest, being all magical and forest fairy-ish. I guess I could give her a pair of fairy wings, but hey, I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna work. So this is our first foray outside the villa, and it turned out pretty good for just walking out the front door. There are so many awesome photo locations here. I can't wait to start sharing more of them with you in the next video. So stay tuned. I'll see you in a few days.